Welcome student, I am Professor Sunil Chinde. In this sessions, we are going to discuss the unit number 4. In this unit number 4, we have to discuss the client side programmings. Okay, as you know that there are two types of scripting languages, that is the client side and the server side. Client side scripting language are the client side programmings that are executed on the client machines, okay, by using the browsers, but the server side scripting language that are executed on the servers. Okay, so in this overall or in this complete unit, we have to discuss about the client side programming language, that is the JavaScript. As you know that whenever we design any websites, that times any website can contain more than one pages, and each page is designed by using the HTML language, the CSS, that is called the cascading style sheets, and the client side scripting language, as well as we need the server side scripting language. Okay, we are design the user interface by using the HTML language along with the Java or along with the client side scriptings. Okay, so in these sessions we have to discuss the basic concept of the client side scripting language, that is called as the JavaScript. Okay, what is by JavaScript? Why should we use the JavaScript, and some basic syntax about the JavaScript. Okay, let's see the basics about the JavaScript. Okay, let's see first what is mean by client side programming. Here the client side programming means the programs, okay, or the code that is executed on a client machines, okay, by the browsers. means ऐसी स्क्रिप्ट है जो क्लाइंट मशीन्स पे एग्जीक्यूट की जाती है. Okay, we can perform, okay, by using the client side scripting language or the programmings. Okay, we can interact with the temporary storage. Okay, we can interact with the temporary storage, make the interactive web page, means we can design the interactive web page by using the client side programmings. Okay, we can send the request to the servers. Okay, we can send the request to the server for some data. Okay, we can work as the interface between the clients and the we can clients and the servers, means by using this client side programmings we can work as the interface between the clients and the server process. Okay, why should we use client side programming? हमें प्रोग्रामिंग क्लाइंट साइड प्रोग्रामिंग क्यों यूज करना है? ओके, द रीजन आर दी its usability, its efficiency, and the event driven techniques. Okay, so let's see why should we use the client side programming. The usability means client side programming can modify page without having to post back to the servers. Means we can modify the page, or we can generate the dynamic page without server interactions. Okay, means as you know that if you want to generate the dynamic page, that time we have to use the server side scripting language such as PHP. Already in our syllabus we discussed the servlets. The servlets is the server side programs or the application that is executed on the servers and is useful to generate the dynamic web page. But by using the client side programming we can modify the page. Another efficiency. Okay, the client side programs can make a small and quick changes to the page without waiting the servers. That is the efficiency. Means if you want to modify in a small content, okay, that time we can use the client side programs. And another important the property of client side programming, that are the event driven. So we can use the client side That is the event driven. What is my event driven? Means can respond to the user actions. Okay, means when user click any buttons, okay, or the press the buttons, that times the this event driven programs can use the response. Okay, means the client side programming are the event driven programs. Okay, so we should use the client side programming. Now let's see the JavaScript. I already told you JavaScript is the client side programming. Okay, there are number of client side programming जैसे VB script भी है. Okay, client side another जो प्रोग्रामिंग से वो जावास्क्रिप्ट भी है. We can use the VB script or the JavaScript, but in our syllabus we have to discuss the JavaScripts. Okay, so what is by JavaScript? JavaScript is the client side programming. Okay, that is the lightweight. That is the lightweight. Is used to make web page interactive. Means by using the JavaScript, you can design a page. Okay, in interactive manners. Means the user can interact with the server through this client side programming. Okay, insert the dynamic text into the HTML. Okay, means you can insert a dynamic text. Dynamics means that can be run, that can be changed during the executions. Okay, by using the HTML we can design only static content. Okay, that cannot modify, but by using this script we can insert a dynamic text also. Okay, that is the advantage of JavaScript. Okay, another the use that it reacts to the events. Means whenever user click or press any buttons, that times it gives some response. Okay, that times it gives some response. So JavaScript language, okay, is used to make the page interactive. It can use to generate the dynamic text, or it can use the response to the user interactions. Okay, this is the JavaScript. If you want to use JavaScript in your HTML websites or HTML web page, that times you have to use this syntax. Means अगर आपको JavaScript आपके HTML पेज के अंदर यूज करना है, that times you have to use this syntax. Okay, that is the tag. Actually it is the tags. That is the script, then source, then the file names. Okay, and the types. Okay, that after that you have to end that script tags. Okay, means this tag is used in a head sections of your HTML page. If you want to use any JavaScript file in your programs, that time you have to use by using this syntax. Okay, by using this script syntax, the script tag should be placed in HTML page in a head tags sections. Means the script tag you have to use in page HTML page head tags. Means as you know, everybody knows the template of HTML start from the HTML tags. Okay, under that HTML tags we use the head. Okay, under that head we use the titles. Okay, after that we use the body tags. Okay, alternately it is necessary to end all the tags. Okay, means if you want to use the JavaScript externally, that times you have to use that by using the script tags under the head. Okay, script code is stored in a separate files with the extension .js. Okay, we can save the JavaScript files in a separately. Okay, by using the extension .js. Okay, JS code can be placed directly into the HTML also. Means you can add JavaScript in HTML files directly also. But it is the not good styles. It is not a good style to write JavaScript. We can use these techniques through which we can refer the Java files. Okay, JavaScript files. Let's see what is meant by event-driven programming. Okay, means we already told that the JavaScript is the event-driven programming. So what is by event-driven programming? A event-driven programming paradigm in which the flow of programs execution is determined by the events. ओके मीन्स जो भी एग्जीक्यूशंस का जो भी प्रोग्रामिंग का एग्जीक्यूशन स्टार्ट होता है और डिटरमाइन हो जाता है डिपेंड्स ऑन द इवेंट्स व्हेन द इवेंट्स आर ऑकर द एग्जीक्यूशंस ऑफ दैट प्रोग्राम्स विल स्टार्ट दैट इज कॉल्ड इवेंट ड्रिवन okay means in event driven programs the executions of any programs will start when the events is occurs events what is by events the events are any user interactions such as click or the key press okay means when the event is generated when the user click the mouse button or press the button okay that is nothing but a event driven okay so what is by event driven programs in event driven programs the executions will start whenever events occurs and this event can be generated when the user click or press the buttons okay so this is about the event driven programs how event driven programs works by we can understand by using the flow diagrams this here the button is click or user click the buttons okay then events will be generated okay events will be occurs okay after that the javascript okay javascript handles that events okay by using some functions and will return the result to the page okay it will return to the page or this page appearance is or it will give the change on the page means whenever user click okay the events will generate these events okay invoke some javascript functions and it will return some outputs or modified content on the page okay this is all about the event driven programs now the important concept okay in a javascript okay that is the document object model we can say it is the DOM okay the document object model is abbreviated as a DOM is a programming interface for the HTML means document object model is the programming interface okay for the HTML because we design a web page by using the HTML tags okay we design the web page by using the different HTML tags and the DOM is the interface for the HTMLs. The DOM is an object oriented representation of web page means DOM is the object oriented representations of a page which can be modified with the scripting language such as the JavaScript. Okay, but got the meaning of this DOM? The DOM is an object-oriented representations of web page. As you know that web page can be designed by using the different HTML tags, and this page can be modified by using the scripting language such as the JavaScript. Means we can modify the tags by using the JavaScript. Okay, in JavaScript okay every HTML tags referred as the objects okay the objects are organized in a hierarchy manners okay means objects are the arranged in a hierarchical orders as you know that any websites or the any web page okay that is designed by the HTML language the root tags of any website is the HTML then after we use the head then title under that head we use the title and the body tags means we have to represent that in a hierarchical orders means at the root we have to maintain the HTML tags okay means in DOMs we represent it is the hierarchical manners okay here are the representations here the HTMLs then we use the head in head we use the title and another side another branch we use the body under that body we use the different tags like the headings or the divs, or in div we use the paragraphs also. So this is called as the DOM representations. Okay, and DOM is nothing but a, okay, that is the interface, okay, that is the interface for the HTML, okay, HTML language, okay, that can be used by the JavaScript language. Okay, how we can use that? Here the tags, that is the image tags with the attribute source, another used by using the id, means that can be referred by the id. Okay, that can be used by using the script, okay, using this, that is the document dot get element by id, means we can obtain that tags by using the document dot get element by id tags. Okay, so here the examples, okay, here is the example. Here we are getting that elements by using get element by id methods, okay, that takes the id. Okay, so we will see this all about the syntax, how this syntax will be work, okay, in details in a coming sessions. Okay, so this is the DOM. Okay, now how we can access the elements, how we can access the element? I already told you we can access the element by using the get element by id methods. Okay, document dot get element by id returns the DOM objects. I already told you any HTML tags can be represented, or we can consider that is the object. Okay, means the document dot get element by id returns the DOM object for the element with a given id, means we can retrieve or we can get the DOM object, okay, with the given id. Okay, it can change the text inside the most element by using or by setting the inner HTML properties. Okay, means we can modify the text. Okay, next, this is all about the general concept of the scripting language. Okay, तो scripting language क्या होती है? तो that is execute on the server side, that is sorry client side. Okay, the JavaScript is the lightweight language. It is the event driven programs. Okay, means the executions will start when the events occurs. Okay, and what is event? The events that is generated when the user click or the press the buttons. Okay, now we have to see programming concepts. Okay, means what are the required things to generate the programs. Okay, as you know that the any language, the computer language or the human being language, has its own syntax, has its own grammars. As you learn in a C language, okay, C language can be generated or can be used different basic concepts. Okay, just like variables, data types, functions. So in this JavaScript we have see the basic concept about the JavaScripts. Okay, so let's see what is by variables. Okay, what is by variables. Okay, in these sessions we have to discuss variables, data types, variables and the data types. Okay, so what is by variable? A variable is a name associated with the piece of data. Okay, variable, generally we can say variable is nothing but a name given to the memory locations. I already we already know about the variable in different languages. तो वेरिएबल क्या है कि एक वेरिएबल एक नाम है जो डेटा के साथ रहता है. ओके, दैट रेफर द डेटा. वेरिएबल इज नथिंग बट अ नेम associated with the piece of data. Variable allows you to store and manipulate the data in your programs. Means if you want to access or store the data in your programs, that time we have to use the variables. Okay, means variable is nothing but a name given to the memory locations. We can store the data or we can modify the data on that locations. Okay, that is the variables. Here is the examples. Okay, how the variable is used in a JavaScript. Okay, we can declare any variable in a JavaScript by using the keyword var. Okay, var x, and we are assigning the value 10 to the variable x. Similarly, another variable, that is the y, and we are assigning the value 17, and another third variable, that is the color, and we are assigning the value that is the red. The fourth variable, that is the name, and we are assigning the variable Gopal. Okay, means we are not explicitly specifying the data types here. Okay, means the x variable is assigning the integer values. Okay, 10. Second variable y, we are assigning the integer value, means y is the integer value because we are assigning the integer value. Okay, similarly, color is assigning with the value, that is the red, and it is the string type of value because it is the consist of the 3 characters and it is the string value. Similarly, name is a string type of variables that assign with the value, that is the Gopals. Okay, so this is the variables that is declared with the keyword var. If you want to declare any variables, that time you have to use the keyword var. Okay, this is all about the variable. Next concept or next important, that is the data types. Okay, before moving the variables, okay, you have to follow some rules. You have to follow some rules to designing the variables. Means you have to use the some alphanumerical values, okay, to design the variables. No white space, okay, as we discuss in the we know about the variable in a C language. Okay, white space नहीं चलेगा, keywords आप use नहीं कर पाओगे to design the variables. Okay, so now let's see what is by data types. What is by data types? In JavaScript, there are two types of data types, that is the primitive data types and the composite data types. Okay, data types script JavaScript के अंदर दो types के हैं. First one is the primitive data types and second is the compositive data types. In primitive data types, there are the number, strings and the boolean types. Okay, primitive data types के अंदर कौन से types आते हैं? That is the numbers. Okay, it may be the integer numbers or the with number with the decimal points. The strings, what is by string? String is nothing but a consist of more than one characters, and the boolean value data types have the value that is the true or false. Boolean data types can hold the value such as the true or false. Composite data types categorized into two, arrays and the objects. Okay, arrays and objects. So as you know, array can store value of a similar types in a contiguous manner. Okay, means it is the collections of elements. Array is nothing but a collections of elements, and these elements can be referred by using the array names. And as you know that object is the instance of a class. It is the instance of a class. Means the data types in Java script broadly categorized into two types, that is the primitive data types and the composite data types. In primitive data types, we have the numbers data types, we have the string data types, and we have the boolean data types. In number data types, we can use the numbers, that is the integer numbers, and the number with the decimal points. In the strings, we can use the value with characters, that may be the group of characters, more than one characters, and the booleans we can use it true or false. कंपोजिट्स के अंदर हम एरेज और ऑब्जेक्ट्स यूज करते हैं. तो हमने अभी एरेज देखा है कि एरे इज यूज्ड टू स्टोर मोर देन वन एलिमेंट्स. Let's see what is by numbers. Okay, that is the primitive data type. Numbers, strings, and the booleans are the primitive data types. Number. A number can be either integer or the decimal. I already told you, number can be integer value or any decimal values. Okay, means decimal value means number with the decimal points. Okay, means 10.15 or 3.1.4, that is called the decimal values. Okay, and it comes under the data types numbers. Second data types, that is the strings. Under the primitive data types is the strings. A string is a sequence of letters or the number enclosed in a double or the single quote. Okay, means the string data type consists of a group of characters or the number, but it should be enclosed in a double quote or the single quotes. And the boolean that have the two values, true or false, means whenever we use boolean data types, that times the variable can hold only one value, that is either true or the false. Okay, that is called as a boolean data types. Next is the composite data types, that is the arrays and objects. Okay, so we will discuss later on the arrays and objects. Okay, here we have to discuss about the variables and data types. JavaScript is the untyped. Okay, JavaScript is untyped. It does not have the explicit data types. Means no need to specify the data type along with the variables. आपको variables के साथ data type specify करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. So it is the untyped. JavaScript is the untyped. Okay, means no need to explicitly specify the data type. Okay, the same variable can have a different data types in a different context. Means एक वेरिएबल कैन होल्ड, जो भी वेरिएबल्स हमने डिक्लेयर किया है वो वेरिएबल्स कैन होल्ड द डिफरेंट वैल्यूज. ओके, लेट्स सी द एग्जांपल्स. Okay, let's see some examples in next slides. Before that, we have to see what is the implicit data type. Okay, although JavaScript does not have the explicit data type, it does not have, okay, it does have the implicit data types. Okay, even though the JavaScript doesn't have the explicit data types, but it has the implicit data type. You have an expression which combine two numbers. ओके, तो इम्प्लिसिट डेटा टाइप्स कैसे वर्क होता है? अगर एखाद्या एक्सप्रेशंस के अंदर दो नंबर्स हम यूज कर रहे हो, इफ वी आर एडिंग टू इंटीजर नंबर, दैट टाइम्स वी गेट द रिजल्ट इंटीजर. बट व्हेनेवर वी आर परफॉर्मिंग द एक्सप्रेशंस विद द टू डिफरेंट values, one is the integer and another is the one is the numbers or another is the string, that times we get the result as a strings. Means it is called as a implicit data types. Here is the examples. Here I have declared two variables, three variables, that is the x with the value 4, that is the number value, y with the number value 11, and z with the string value, that is the cat. Now I am performing different operations, that is the additions operations on the x and y, we get the result 15. And similarly I am performing z plus x. Here the z is the string types and x is the number types. We are performing the addition, so we are not getting the additions, we are getting the result of computations. Means इसका मतलब ये हो रहा है कि z एज अ स्ट्रिंग, सो y को जो y जो अपना और x जो अपना नंबर है इसको कन्वर्ट किया गया है स्ट्रिंग टाइप्स में. सो टू स्ट्रिंग्स आर कॉन्केटेड, नॉट अ added. So we obtain the result cat 4. Okay, we are performing two different variables of a different data types. First one is the string types and another is the number types. So we get the result cat 4. How we get the result cat 4? here the z is the type of strings and x is the type of numbers. Okay, by using the implicit convergence we obtain the result in the string format, so we get the result cat force. Okay, so this is implicit data types. Okay, so this is all about the Java scripts. Okay. Okay, let's see the summarize of today's sessions. What is the client side programming? The client side programming that is executed on the client machines, okay, or that is by the browser. With this client side programming, we can interact with the servers. Okay, we can send the request to the server for the particular informations, or we can interact with the temporary storage. Why we should use the client side programming? By using its the usability, efficiency and the event reverse. Okay, what is JavaScript? JavaScript is another client side programming, and it is the lightweight language that is event driven programming. Okay, if you want to use the JavaScript in your program, that time you have to use the type script in a head sections, okay, of a HTML web page. Okay, what is by event driven programming? The event driven programming start executions when particular events is occurs. What is by events? When user interact with the, or when user click or press the buttons. Okay, what is DOM? DOM is nothing but a document object model. Okay, is a programming interface for the HTMLs. The DOM is an object oriented representations of a page which can be modified with the scripting language such as JavaScript. Means if you want to represent the web page, that time we use the DOMs, and that elements can be modified by the JavaScript. Okay, programming variables. Variable is nothing but a name given to the memory location, and it is used to store the values. Okay, the variable can be declared with the var key types, okay, or the keywords. If you want to declare variable, that time we have to use the keywords var. Okay, data types, there are two types of data types, that is the primitive and the composite. Okay, okay, this is all about the JavaScripts. Okay, thank you.